and he actually spits real tall black guys, real deep motherfucking poems that are like 8 minutes long, but they're really fucking dope.
You hate the really long, good ones, because it's like, damn, I want to stop listening.
Yeah, cause
but I can't.
It's intense. But you know, he had asked me if I'd ever gone out to open mics and stuff, and I was like, no, you know, what's that? And he was like, well, you know, like I had gone to an open mic in Jackson, but I never heard of poetry slam or competition poetry, and so you know, I came out. I forgot there was. Mr. A's had just started. It was like Mr. A's second week. And I missed going to Mr. A's. And then I ended up going down to Shadow Ball.
Oh,
and I sat next to Snow. And this is when you can still smoke inside. And so we were sitting down, and I was smoking a Camel, and he's like, man, you smoking old man cigarettes.
Right.
And so we just started,
coming from Snow.
Yeah, we just started talking, and me and Snow just clicked, right? Just from the jump. He invited me out to a few other spots, gave me his number. He's like, yo, if you need to find any spots or anything like that, just give me a call, man. I can tell you what's going on. And then, what is the thing that Seth and PJ had with their group of poets?
Seven and PJ.
They used to have it back in the day. I forgot, but they.
Talking about the Liquor Soldiers?
It wasn't Liquor Soldiers, but it was something else. It was a thing that ended up with them and Joe B ended up.
Joe P?
Joe P ended up rocking with him, signing up with him.
Oh, what they call it now, the Poetry Lounge? When they started that?
Yeah, it was like that kind of crew. Like PJ was talking with me about working with them.
Linking up.
And then Snow ended up talking to me about joining Snow Industries, and I liked what Snow Industries was talking about as far as his ideas of it. Was Snow's whole thing was he wanted to pay poets, he wanted local poets to get features at local spots. He's like, it's bullshit when local poets can't get a feature anywhere. He's like, an out-of-towner comes in and they got a feature, no problem, even though they've never spent the open mic, but all the people who support that motherfucking place can't get a feature to save their lives.
The funniest thing is I have yet to be featured at a number of these places over the course of 12 years of doing poetry. So it's funny to me to hear, because I love how some people who do speak on this unified front that we're supposed to have.
But you featured in Mr. A's.
Yeah.
You featured in T's and Z's.
That's it.
So Snow's got you.
Oh yeah.
No,
I'm not talking about Snow. I'm not talking about Snow.
Snow Industries.
Snow Industries has done a lot for the game.
Yeah, Snow Industries. When Snow Industries came and really got strong in Houston, Snow Industries kicked open so many doors. Remember that Wednesday spot we were doing once a month?
Man, look, I go back.
That nice ass fucking bar. Like, dude, Snow did so much for Houston, and that's the thing. Like,
me and Snow go back to the sports spots back in what is that, 01 or 2000?
Yeah, no, I've heard rumors of that.
Yes,
I wasn't around back in the day.
I was a DJ then. That was what I was still doing my DJ thing, because that's how I got associated with Seth. You know, I filled in for I was taking pictures at High Value Music with Anthony Frazier. 7707 West Belford. I was there more than I was at home half the time. And from there, we just started having fun. But Snow has done so much for the game, and for a lot of poets.
Yeah. For
a lot of poets.
I can say honestly, man, I wouldn't be doing what I do if it was not for Black Snow.
All right.
You wouldn't be doing it, or you wouldn't be doing it at this level.
No, I would not be doing what I do.
Okay.
I mean, that's the thing is, like, for real, like, you know, I went out to open mics and that was cool and shit, but, like, getting involved in Snow Industries is really what brought me to the level of being like, because I finally went to Snow and I was like, Snow, I'm going to do this. I've decided I'm going to do this. Like, I'm not talking like, I'm going to do this every weekend or I'm going to support the scene more. Like, I'm going to do this. And he was like, and you will then. He's like, I've never met anyone that said like,
he's like the Godfather.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's how Snow is, though. And like, but Snow also saw like South Park Mexican and a bunch of other like old school kids come up from being like, you know, little kids to like where they,
yeah,
where they are doing what
yeah,
they do. The snow,
doing
seeing
bigger
people
things.
come up.
Yeah, that's what trainers do. Snow is a trainer.
I'm telling
that's
you.
What trainers. That's what trainers do. They get the players conditioned for the game.
Yeah.
And snow is a really good trainer. It's
Yeah.
a very good trainer. And half the time he has that Thomas Freeman mode of training that says, I'm going to train you without you knowing that you're being trained.
Yeah, you don't even realize it. You just know all of a sudden your game's on a different level.
Right, because you look up and you like Goku and Dragon Ball Z, and it's like, hey, I've done something else.
Black nerd references, I love it.
Oh man, all the time. I'm sitting here with Seth Walker, a really good friend of mine, here at 2016 Dowling, Houston, Texas 77002, aka MMP Studios, the secret word cafe, where coffee is served all the time, because coffee is good all the time.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Cheaper than crack.
Definitely.
And just as bad.
No, we were up in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We saw this really funny tag at one of the cafes that said, "I'm coffee, I'm hot, and I make you want to smoke." I was like, there it is.
There it is.
Right there.
Man, now Grand Rapids, Michigan, that sounds not like Texas.
Yeah.
So that means you've been on the road since like 06, or when did you hit the road and decide after talking to Snow, Snow, I'm going to do this. And I can just see Snow like Beth was saying, looking like the Godfather in the backseat with his white coat and his white suit and some baseball hat on that has a Negro League team on it,
He is the coach, so.
You want to do this? Yeah.
That sounds like Black Snow too.
So you can do it. Black Snow.
Black Snow.
I mean, when did all of that happen?
Well, I got in here in Houston and started spinning around, started working with Snow Industries, learned how to organize, learned kind of the backstage, all behind the scenes kind of stuff, and
yeah, because you learned that with Snow, doing everything.
Well, and I was doing a lot of booking too for other people. So because I also got in the slam team, and like when I first came to Houston and I started competing, my first slam I flopped. Right, I didn't make it out of the first round.
That's interesting.
And then like I started getting better, and then after I won my first one, I won every slam in Houston for 8 months solid.
Yeah.
And so like, but it was one of those things like I found my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was in college. I was a double major in psychology and business, and so predicting how people are going to react to art, and then putting it down in statistics.
Right.
Like that was right up my alley. And I fell in love with the art form. I've always loved poetry. I've always written poetry, and I just love the performance end of it. And so I went to Nashville.
We're gonna get to that but I'm glad you put that pin there, the performance element.
Yeah, it's different. It's totally different. But so I went up to nationals with Houston Slam team, and I started meeting people, and then I went up the next year again, and what happened was people were hitting me up and be like, hey, I'm going to come through Houston, what are the spots, who do I hit up? And so I would call around to everyone and be like, hey, this person's coming into town, will you book them? Okay. Hey, will you book my friend? Hey, will you book my friend? And I'd set them up, so if someone was coming through Houston, I'd set them up with everybody. And then it started getting to the place where people were like, well, when are you going to come out to our city?
Right, exactly. And you get that question a lot.
Yeah, I mean, especially like if someone comes in from the Bay, like someone comes in from Oakland, and they're in Houston, Texas. Houston's fucking huge.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find your way around if you're not familiar with it.
Right.
You can get lost in this motherfucker easily.
Lost on the loop.
And so
I missed my turn. Where I get off?
Yeah.
How about the next exit if it's a loop?
Dude, Houston is crazy. Boston is the only place that's more confusing than Houston.
Oh wow.
Boston's pretty nuts. But eventually I started